Hey guys, this is Phoenix Forever coming to you from Australia. I hope all of you are having a wonderful day slash night. Today I wanted to talk to you about fake friends. And this video was prompted by my own life experiences, and it wasn't until recently I actually stopped to reevaluate myself and the type of friendships I have in my life and how they are affecting me and my life. I do have some great friendships which I absolutely value and cherish, but I also have some fake friendships which I've only just clued onto. So, so what exactly are fake friends? We've all had them at some point of our lives, and sometimes we don't exactly realize the impacts that that type of friendship is having on us and on our lives. And it can be quite toxic without you even realizing until it's too late. And here are some things to consider when trying to spot a fake friend. Um, so I'll read out a few points that I've been through in my life and what I've recognized. Just this is just for my opinion. Please forgive me if I miss something. You may have had a different experience which prompted you to think about your friendship with someone and realize whether or not it was toxic or not, or whether or not it was false or not. But some things to look out for would be, do they actively listen to you when you talk to them? If you've had a really hard day or if you've had a bad experience and you want to talk to them, do they actually concentrate on what you're saying? Or are they just playing on the phone? Are they just texting or going on Facebook while you're, spilling out your heart, you know? Um, Things like that. If they're not actively listening, they're not focused on what you're saying, it means that they're not interested. And if they're not interested, are they a real friend? Or, it could be, they could be distracted by something, but if this is going on a lot of the time, most of the time when you're trying to talk to them and they're not interested in what you're saying and they're preoccupied, then chances are they're not a real friend. And I've been through that. It's really annoying. Do they act extra friendly at certain times? So, say for example, one time they're, kind of sucking up to you and they're kind of paying you all these compliments and they're saying how much of a great friend you are and how much they really appreciate you. And but then all of a sudden you get them asking you for a favor. They're either asking for money or they're wanting you to be a reference for them, or things like that. Is that they're only showing you that they're your real friend when the time suits them? Is the relationship a means to an end for them? What can they gain out of the relationship? That's another thing that I've had a very recent experience with, and that really hurt my feelings because this person was saying all these beautiful and nice things, and I actually believed her. And then all of a sudden, I get credit agencies calling me up asking me for a reference because she's nominated my name to provide a reference for her without even telling me or anything like that. And there's been a big history about that. Um, but yeah, that is another point. Another thing to consider is, do they support you or do they undermine you? Do they do they always make you feel as if you're making bad decisions? Do they get you second guessing yourself? Or do they support you and encourage you to move forward? Um, that is another big thing for me in a friendship. If I'm friends with someone and they're giving me an idea that they want to run past me, and they may have some self-doubt, I would definitely encourage them. I would tell them, if this is what you want to try, if you want to try this, and if it's going to make you happy, I am behind you every step of the way. That is a true friend, and that is what I would want my friend to do for me. Also, some friends who are really fake friends, they will be jealous of your success. They don't want you to succeed because they want to be in the spotlight. They don't want you to be in the spotlight. Um, so if, say, for example, if I'm friends with someone and they tell me that they've just won an award or they've just had a big achievement in their life or they've bought a house, I'd be really happy for them. I'd be genuinely happy for them and tell them that that is fantastic. I'm so happy for you. I wish you all the best. And plus I'd be asking them questions so I can get there as well. I wouldn't be jealous of them. I wouldn't be making them feel bad or undermining them. I'd be really applauding them and encouraging them to keep going, keep going for their dream. And that's what I would encourage all my friends to do. So there's just two more things, and the first one is honesty. A true friend will be honest no matter what, even if it's an inconvenience to her or him. They will be honest with you um, about anything. They should be honest with you at all times. I mean, that's a foundation of building trust and rapport with someone, between two people, knowing that you can trust each other 100% and know each other will tell the truth 100%. That is a big thing in a friendship. The last thing is, do they respect your values? So we are all different. We all follow different religions. We have different belief systems. We have different characteristics. We have different values. We have different opinions. And that's completely okay. But does your friend respect that? Or do they try and change you to suit them? And that's a very important thing for me. I have my own beliefs and I have my own values, and I can be quite stubborn. I'm Irish. I can be quite stubborn. I'm not afraid to admit that. And if I don't agree with someone, I'll I won't. But I'm not going to make them believe what I believe. If they don't want to believe in something, then I will totally respect that because I have respect for them as a person for who they are. Um, and if you find yourself in a situation where you're friends with someone who has a different belief system that you just can't tolerate, then instead of changing them, I would suggest maybe just thinking about whether or not that type of friendship is for you. That's just me being honest. So what can you do about the situation? What can you do once you find out who your fake friends are? There are a number of things you can do. First of all, I would suggest the first thing to do would be to look at yourself. Just try and go back and think about the friendship and try and see whether or not there was any moments where you may have said something that may have upset them or offended them, whether or not you did something that may have upset or offended them, or maybe just try and think about whether or not they had any challenges in their life. Maybe a relative died, or maybe they had a recent breakup and that's a cause for their behavior. Try and really think about it first before doing anything, just to avoid any sort of unneeded fights and so forth. The next thing you can do is try and talk to them about how you're feeling. Um, Gently confront them about how you've been feeling and the impressions their behavior have left on you. And if they are a real friend and they care about keeping that friendship alive, then they will want to talk about it and try and get down to the bottom of it. I know in the past I've had that discussion with people in the past, and it's allowed me to see who my real friends are, who the friends are who actually want to make an effort to keep the friendship alive. And it could be something little, it could be something that you don't know that's happening and they have a full explanation for it. So it's really important that you keep the communication open where possible and talk to them about it and see if you can fix the issue. And so after that, if their behavior still is the same and they haven't stopped the toxic patterns, I'll call it toxic patterns, then it will probably be a time for you to think about moving on. Maybe just ignore them and move on with your own life. If you're the type of person that only has a very few select group of friends, um, and that's fine. And you may be afraid that, oh, this is another friend that I'm going to be losing. But it's better to have only one friend or no friends rather than having a whole heap of fake friends around you that aren't really loyal to you. It's important for you to hold value in yourself and know that you are worth more than that and you deserve better treatment than that. And don't ever forget that. And that's about it. Let me know what your thoughts are on the matter. Let me know if you've had any sort of similar situations in the comments below. If you like the video, leave a like, and if you want to keep updated with my videos, please feel free to subscribe. I know this video was a little bit more serious than my other videos, but as I said, this latest incident in my life had really prompted me to reach out and make this video and just get your thoughts on the matter. So, yeah, I'll speak to you guys soon. See ya.